In the stillness of that fateful night, beneath the ancient olive trees of Gethsemane, we witness one of the most profound moments in human history: Jesus in fervent prayer before his ultimate sacrifice. Picture this garden, where the air is heavy with anticipation. Jesus, knowing what lies ahead, demonstrates for us the perfect model of prayer, one that we can learn from even today. First, let's talk about worship. In his darkest hour, Jesus begins with pure worship, acknowledging God's sovereignty. Abba, Father, he says, showing us that true prayer starts with recognizing who God is. It's not about immediately asking for what we want, but first acknowledging his majesty and power. Just like a child looking up to their parent with complete trust and love, then comes adoration. Even as his soul was overwhelmed with sorrow to the point of death, Jesus shows us what genuine adoration looks like. He doesn't just go through the motions. His words are filled with deep reverence and love for his Father. This teaches us that adoration isn't just about saying nice words, it's about opening our hearts completely to God. And then, remarkably, we see thanksgiving. Now, you might wonder, how could Jesus give thanks in such a moment? But that's exactly what makes this so powerful. Even facing the cross, he demonstrates gratitude. Father, I thank you that you have heard me, he would say, showing us that thanksgiving isn't just for good times, but for all times. Think about this: Jesus knew he was about to face unimaginable suffering, yet his prayer wasn't primarily about his own comfort. Instead, he prayed, "Not my will, but yours be done." This is perhaps the most beautiful example of surrendered prayer we'll ever see. What's fascinating is how this moment transforms our understanding of prayer. It's not just about asking for things, it's a conversation with God that includes worship, adoration, and thanksgiving. Jesus shows us that real prayer is raw, honest, and vulnerable. In our own lives, when we face our gardens of Gethsemane, those moments of deep struggle and decision, we can look to this example. We can learn to pray not just with our words, but with our whole hearts, following this beautiful pattern Jesus laid out for us. Remember, prayer isn't about perfection, it's about connection. Jesus showed us that it's okay to be honest about our struggles while still maintaining our trust in God's plan. Whether you're in a season of joy or facing your own dark night, this pattern of prayer, worship, adoration, and thanksgiving can transform your relationship with God. Let's take inspiration from this powerful moment and approach our own prayers with the same depth, honesty, and trust that Jesus demonstrated in Gethsemane. After all, it's not just about the words we say, but the heart behind them.